CHINMAYA VIDYALAYA Layaka Ekata.
The yellow color of the Vidyalaya flag symbolizes a positive outlook and vision of life.
The hand gesture of Jnana Buddha represents knowledge of life and its purpose.
The tricolor symbolizes love for and pride of our country and culture.
The globe stands for a universal outlook.
The Vidyalaya motto, "Keep Smiling," reminds us to face all challenges of life with a smile.
Our Puja Gurudev's eternal presence and blessings are characterized by the signature O.
It is said, a true leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. We have amidst us young leaders who are set to shoulder responsibilities to steer our Vidyalaya to greater heights. We move on to the much-awaited swearing-in ceremony of the Student Council academic year 2023-2024. We begin with the prefects. The prefects are The yellow color of the Vidyalaya flag symbolizes a positive outlook and vision of life.
The hand gesture of Jnana Buddha represents knowledge of life and its purpose.
The tricolor symbolizes love for and pride of our country and culture.
The globe stands for a universal outlook.
The Vidyalaya motto, "Keep smiling," reminds us to face all challenges of life with a smile.
Our Puja Gurudev's eternal presence and blessings are characterized by the signature O.
It is said, a true leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. We have amidst us young leaders who are set to shoulder responsibilities to steer our Vidyalaya to greater heights. We move on to the much awaited swearing-in ceremony of the Student Council academic year 2023-2024. We begin with the prefects.
The prefects are
CHINMAYA I, the representative of CHINMAYA VIDYALAYA, salute our flag and swear that we will perform the duties entrusted to us to the best of our ability and will protect the honor and integrity of our school and sovereignty of our nation. I solemnly pledge to work in the years to come with dedication to uphold the honor, glory and greatness of our Vidyalaya. Jai Hind.
A very good morning to everybody and Jai Hind. I'll request everybody to say Jai Hind. Thank you. We are saluting the nation when we say Jai Hind. We must all reciprocate. First of all, I must thank Mr. Principal and the management and the esteemed the organization of the school who have invited me here on this auspicious occasion. I feel honored, and I also would like to say that I am mighty impressed with the standard what the school has presented. I can well imagine and appreciate the kind of hard work and efforts that have gone in making such a show successful. My compliments to all the teachers involved and all the students. Well, this is my third visit to this glorious institution. Earlier I had visited twice to interact with your principal regarding introduction of NCC Army in this institute, and we were successful in that, and today I am here to witness this beautiful ceremony, and today we will also be conducting enrollment for NCC Army. Well, we have very learned, teachers and persons here. My experience is very limited, that is the operational side or the military leadership. I am very sure we have much better capable people here to give you lessons of life. And of course, you have your wonderful parents who have such wonderful experience in all the facets of life to guide you through. But there are a few things. You might step aside. I am not very comfortable standing behind the wall. Not used to it. Yeah, I'm fine, sir. Thank you very much. Not used to standing behind the wall, not to hide myself. So, what I need to say is that few things I would like to tell you in just next 5 minutes. Can anybody tell me which is the biggest mistake of our life? Anybody out there? Any student? Which is the biggest mistake of our life? No, anyone, sir, madam? Well, I will say my biggest mistake of my life is that I always thought I had time. We always think we have time. That's the biggest mistake. We don't have time. Time just goes by. You just, recall, most of us, I just recall my own school times when we were passing out. I was a sports captain myself. So all those memories were running through. And I thought, abhi tu hua tha a few days back. I put in 31 years of service in army, just similar, just, training. So we always think we have time, but the time doesn't wait for anything. So whatever goal we have set, whatever you want to do, please start them now. Don't pend it for tomorrow, that we'll do tomorrow or maybe. And the other thing, it's very important to do SWOT analysis. In army we say SWOT is strength, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. Everybody must know, all students must know what are their strengths and work more to hone them. Must know the weaknesses. We always tend to escape or avoid our gate. Like I was very poor in mathematics. Very poor means very poor. So I used to always avoid that subject. So it became a kind of a scary thing for me. I would always avoid that. So I would say just catch the bull by the horn and face your weaknesses and try to improve on them. Opportunities will never come. You have to go and grab them. And you must identify the threats. Threats are not external threats. They are the threats that is your own environment weaknesses. Stay away from those threats. It is very important to acquire knowledge. It is equally important to acquire the skill set to express your knowledge. One may have knowledge, but it is very important to acquire the skill set to express your knowledge. That is your communication skills, whether verbal or written. Do well in that. Another thing, be bold. No fear. Be bold like a tiger or the tigress. Face the world. Just have this confidence in you that you are the best. Never walk down. There should be nobody in this world who should be able to make you, sad or traumatize you. Don't let that happen. If you remember the story of the elephant, how powerful the animal is. It can just easily break everything out there. But since childhood, what we do is we put a very small chain in one of the legs and tie it. And throughout the life, animal thinks that the chain is very strong. Never attempts to break it because it is backbone. So when we are growing up, many people will say you are not good in this, you are not good in that, or the other person is better. So it becomes embedded in our memory. That becomes a weakness. So break those shackles. Just break them. The world is out there for you to conquer. But you must have that passion. So I am sure everybody would have read that law of universe, that when you want to do something very passionately, the whole universe conspires to make that thing happen. It really happens. You are youth, you are the future. Everybody says this, but it is true. India is an emerging country in the world. Everybody is looking up to India. And what is India? It is you. Each and every one of you is an institution in himself or herself. Have that faith, have that confidence. Coming on to and the last thing I would say is time management. It's very important that we manage our time. Everybody's got those 24 hours. Nobody has a 25th hour. Your success will depend how you manage those 24 hours. I'm a parent myself. I'm about 52 years old now. I've got 2 grown-up daughters. I see what mistakes I did and I request the parents, especially the younger ones, not to do that. Don't restrict your children. They're far better than what we are. We just don't have faith in them. Have faith in them and they will wonders. Thank you very much. I wanted to have a longer conversation. Maybe I'll come again and deliver a lecture on military leadership, ethics, values and nation building by the youth one of the days to the NCC cadets and also to the higher classes, and everybody is welcome. But today I know it is important that we maintain the timeline. We have more functions to follow. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Congratulate all the appointment holders. We used to call them appointments like head girl, head boy. There are different names now. We used to have house captains, board captains, cultural captains and editorial board. But they look more flamboyant and good. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. It was really very inspiring.
Distinguished chiefest of the day, respected members of the management, invited guests and parents, principal, teachers, staff, students of CHINMAYA VIDYALAYA, friends. It's indeed an honor to be here, and it's also a joy because 25 years ago I think I was there, on the other side of this stage. Well, a few days ago we were celebrating people who read. Today we are celebrating people who lead. I congratulate all the newly appointed leaders. It was really heartening to hear about you and your qualities and your virtues which will take your respective portfolios to higher successes. I'm sure your parents would have been very, very proud watching you smartly walk up to the stage, get your badges. But remember, the bands, the badges, the flags, your titles, they come with a huge responsibility, right? As you know, it's power, and power comes with responsibility. But I just want to digress a while to share a couple of thoughts on leadership, because I think that's what today's theme is all about, right? I have one quick question. What is the Indian name for leadership? Malayalam, Hindi, what is the word we use for leadership? Leadership. Neta is the leader, yes. Yes, it's netritva, right? Netritva. And the operating word there is netra. And what does netra represent? Yes, our eyes or our vision. So it's very, very important for a leader to have good vision. And we're not talking about the 2020, whatever, 100% eyesight. It's something beyond that. I'll just explain a little story. I can't resist stories, that's why. It's about a young couple who just moved to a nice apartment in a plush location in the metro. So it was a young, let's say an IT professional and his loving wife. They were a very sweet couple and they were quite excited having moved in. And like all young people, they had ideas of their own and they believed that they were like quite smart, which they were. Now, there was something really interesting about this couple. So every morning, they used to sit out in the balcony, enjoying their cup of tea. And there was a glass facade at the balcony, which they rarely opened, but they could see outside the view. And every time the young couple had their coffee, the lady, the young wife, would look out and comment, "Darling, look at the neighbor's house, it's so untidy. Why don't they think of painting it?" Next day, she sits with a cup and starts, "Darling, look at how shabby her clothes are. Didn't her mother teach her how to do her laundry?" So every day, this went on for about a week. The wife would sit down, just look out of the window and start nagging the husband about how shabby, dirty, dusty, smoky the house, the neighbor's house and everything there was. The husband patiently heard her out and it was the weekend. So the lady slept in a little bit and it was the husband's turn to make tea. They sat down. So the lady said, "Oh, thank you, darling, for this tea." And she's about to look out the window and suddenly she sees something and tells her husband, "Darling, what's happened today? I think all my nagging worked. Our neighbors finally decided to whitewash their house and the laundry looks really clean, the flower pots look really polished." The husband, like all good husbands, just smiles patiently at the wife and tells her one line, "Darling, this morning I woke up early and I cleaned our windows." Yeah? You get the idea, right? But that's all about the netra or the netritva in leadership and the vision that accompanies it. How we see the world outside and how the world appears to us, whether it's our competition, whether it's our career goals, whether it's how our girlfriend or boyfriend looks at us, or what our teachers think of us. All of these are colored with how clear our conscience, our vision and our windows to the world are. If they aren't clean, the world outside will always look very muddy, dusty and bad. So that is a clarion call for each and everyone here, not only the prefects, because each of us is a leader in our own right. We are leaders by destiny, we are all leaders by choice, and each of us have a role in playing how well we change the world. So let's all keep our windows clean and not complain about others. Let other people do other things. If we are driven by the right values and vision, success will definitely be ours. And I wish all of you to steer ahead in your responsibilities. Please do make the CHINMAYA VIDYALAYA proud. It's always nice to see the Chicksters, the NCC students, the sports team, the cultural, the annual day celebration, so many wonderful occasions where CHINMAYA VIDYALAYA has indeed kept that flag flying high. So wish all of you the very best. I also congratulate the principal and teachers and everybody else for having put up this beautiful show. I think it's the first time we are using this lovely venue. It feels so good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May May I request our Chief Guest, Colonel Amardeep Singh Bali, to accept a memento as a token of appreciation and gratitude. May I request Sri K.K. Rajan, Chief Sevak, CHINMAYA Mission Education and Cultural Trust, KANNUR, to honor our Chief Guest with a memento. May I now call upon Huda Sorin, Head Girl, CHINMAYA VIDYALAYA, KANNUR, to deliver the acceptance speech.
Today we stand before you with great honor and humility as we pledge to take the responsibility bestowed to us with utmost regard and attention to detail. We assure to give our best and perform our duties with all sincerity. On behalf of the Student Council, I would like to express our gratitude to our mentors for placing their trust and confidence in us and for believing that we as the Student Council could take up the assigned obligations and reap the best out of it. We seek to be the driving force of zeal and enthusiasm to uplift and empower all the students in the right sense, to develop their potential and make this year a prolific one. We, the Student Council, will strive to uphold the vision of Pujya Gurudev and foster the values and virtues with full dedication and rigor. We appeal to all of you to make this year a memorable one by joining hands to work towards the best interests of the student body. Thank you.
May I now call upon Ankita Bell, Head Girl, CHINMAYA VIDYALAYA, KANNUR, to propose the vote of thanks.
Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. Hari Om to one and all present here. It is my esteemed privilege to be standing here today to deliver the vote of thanks for this year's Investiture Ceremony. I'd like to begin by thanking our Chief Guest, Colonel Amardeep Singh Bali, Commanding Officer NCC KANNUR, for gracing the ceremony. Thank you, sir, for spending your valuable time with us. I'd also like to express my gratitude towards our principal, Sri Radhakrishnan sir, Vice Principal Shiva ma'am, and the school administration for organizing the ceremony, that too in such a grand fashion. Finally, I'd like to express my gratitude towards the audience, my teachers, parents, and my dear friends for always being there for us. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for all of your continued encouragement. It has allowed all of us to be the best version of ourselves. Thank you.